How exactly can an insurance agent 10x their income in a very, very short amount of time? I'm talking maybe 6 months, if not 12 months. In this video, I'm going to give you 5 steps that will help you increase revenue, bring in more business, and grow faster than you ever have before if you commit to these 5 simple steps. This video is sponsored by none other than Lead Heroes, you guys. Lead Heroes has got you covered when it comes to telemarketed leads and virtual staffing. On the lead side, whether it be Medicare supplement leads, final expense leads, turning 65 leads, they just got something for everybody. They can also actually have you plug in with one of their virtual staff members on the staffing side to where you can pay by the hour for one of their trained and very well vetted staff members to help you out in your business in a virtual assistant format. Just because you watch this video, they're going to give you 10% off any order you make on their website. Link to the site can be found down in the description, so go ahead and check them out. These 5 steps are going to help you 10x your income as an insurance agent, and you're going to be able to dramatically increase your results in the process. So let's just jump right into it. Step number 1 that you need to focus on is, well, you need to focus on revenue, okay? Income producing activities. Outsource and delegate what you can, but only when you can, right? And everybody's going to be at a different spot in their business, so you might not be able to bring on somebody to help you, maybe like an assistant or somebody like that to help take customer service off your plate. But whatever you need to do to remove tasks from your day-to-day, you need to be focused on income-producing activities as much as possible. Even if you need to partner up with a good organization, somebody that you can come in and work in their office, maybe you even be an LOA for somebody. Being an LOA is not a bad thing if you find the right opportunity, but there's a lot of very difficult and maybe not so lucrative opportunities out there as an LOA agent, but you need to focus on income producing activities. So let's take some things and put them into 2 categories, okay? Income producing activities here and non-income producing activities here. Okay, so customer service, non-income producing activity. Making sales calls, income producing activity. Working on your website or your social media page, non-income producing activity. Running appointments or trying to mine for referrals or cross-selling your book of business, income producing activities. You see how this works? It doesn't mean that the non-income producing activities don't need to be done, but they either need to be outsourced or delegated or automated. You have to find a way to do this. You have to find a way to master this in your business because these tasks will eat up your day. People ask me all the time, Christian, how do you get so much done on a day-to-day basis? Well, I have the same 24 hours in a day that you do. There is no difference. The only difference is I found a way to get tasks done without me having to do it myself, right? And that's how an organization can grow. That's how a company can grow. That's how an agency can grow. That's how big giant companies get so much done on a day-to-day basis. Is because teamwork makes the dream work, but also they believe in delegation, automation, and the whole 9 yards. So you have to do what you can with that and understand that that is important. Now, if you don't have any way to delegate or any way to automate anything and you're just starting from scratch, you need to focus on those things in the evenings and in your non-income producing activity time slots. That would be my advice, and that's step number 1. Step number 2 is invest, invest, invest. Spend, spend, spend money on your business. Spend money on marketing. Spend money on leads. Remember this if you remember anything from this video. Spending money on your business is not an expense, it's an investment. You need to get that mentally right in your mind because when you invest into your business, there's a chance that you might make a return on that investment. Whereas spending money is more like paying your electric bill or paying your mortgage or whatever the case might be, or putting gas in your car. It's an expense and it's never going to pay you as a result. There's no chance for an ROI when you do those kind of things. Whereas when you buy leads and you work those leads or you spend money on marketing, you have the potential possibility of getting a return of that investment. So get that mentality right in your mind. And if you want to 10x your income as an agent, you should be buying leads weekly as much as you possibly can without not being able to buy groceries at the end of the month. Invest into your business, spend, 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 because there's only so much you can do by grounding and pounding in grassroots marketing. You got to spend some money in your business. Think of your business like a little flickering flame. I've said this before on this channel. Spending money is like pouring gasoline on that flame. You need to spend money for the business to be able to grow. If you won't spend money on your business, who will? Step number 3 is diversify your lead flow. A good friend of mine said, and I'm going to quote him on this, everything works a little, nothing works a lot. Now, that being said, if you ever find anything that's a gold nugget and it's just producing terrific results, you want to leverage that. You want to push that as far as it possibly can until it potentially dries up. But understand that it's good to have 4, maybe 5 different kinds of lead flows if you're a new agent, and maybe 8 to 10 if you're a seasoned, experienced agent, that bring in a little bit of leads here and there. You need one flow that's going to trickle in leads a little bit here, another flow that's going to trickle in leads a little bit here, another flow that's going to trickle in leads a little bit here, and so on and so forth, because everything works a little, nothing works a lot. And if you have multiple streams of lead flow, then you can, when you take all these little trickles and put them together, you have a lot of leads that are coming in from a lot of different directions. So remember, in this business, everything is going to cost you time or money when it comes to obtaining new business and new clients and customers. So if you don't have a lot of money to spend on your business to get those leads coming in the door, then you have to get out and do the ground and pound. Network with senior communities, 55 and up communities, assisted living facilities, network with other agents, try to do seminars, try to do 101s, try to do bingo for an event, for some kind of place. Try to get referrals from other agents that don't do what you do. You're going to have to do a little bit more of that ground and pound until you maybe can spend a little bit more on your business. But if you can spend on your business, you're going to have to do that. And I believe you should have a mixture of both. And you're going to have a really, really good, diversified, healthy lead flow. But if you're just trying one thing and relying on one thing, the chances of that one thing carrying your business all the way home to obtain the kind of results that you're looking for are slim, to be completely honest and realistic with you. Step number 4, work a lot. This is going to take a significant time investment. If you want to grow your business and you want to grow it fast, you're going to have to put in long hours and you're going to have to work your butt off. You're going to have to work harder than you've ever worked before. You need to make sure that your family is on the same page as you. If you have a spouse, if you have kids, my advice would be is have a group meeting and say, listen, family, I love you. I care about you. I want to take care of you. I want to provide for you. I have a family I got to take care of and you're it. I'm going to need to take the next 6 months and I'm not going to be around as much as I usually am. Of course, I'll be around. I will spend as much time with you as I possibly can, but I really need to take this seriously, this growth that I'm taking forth in my business, right? I'm putting together a plan, a strategy, and I need to execute it. I need to work some Saturdays. I need to work a little bit later in the evening, but it will be worth it, and I promise I'm doing it because I want to take care of you and I care about your well-being. If your family is not on the same page as you, if your spouse is always in your ear, maybe, nagging you about it, be like, why are you always working? That is going to cause major, major rift, and you don't want this kind of mentality and this kind of goal for you to be able to grow your business and increase your income to get in between you and your family life. You don't want to get divorced over it or anything like that. So you have to make sure that your spouse, your husband, your wife, whatever the situation is on the same page as you, and your children as well if they're old enough to understand. But make sure that you understand it's going to take a lot of work, right? Work works. One of my mentors told me that early on in my career. Work works. And you're going to have to work hard. Nothing in life that's worth working for comes easily. If it was easy, everyone would do it. It's going to take a big commitment. And if I was telling you anything otherwise, I'd be lying to you. So wrap your mind around that, but understand you're going to have to work a lot, and it takes a commitment if you really want to grow at a significant pace. Step number 5, you have to know where you're going. And in order to know where you're going, you have to set very specific and intentional goals and targets. What I mean by that is you need to be setting goals of how many new applications you want to be writing, how much revenue you're going to be bringing in, and what your business actually looks like at the end of this grind, whether it's 6 months, whether it's 12 months, whatever the case might be. You have to be setting intentional and very, very lofty goals. You're going to have to set very high goals, right? But it's important to know where you're going. You need a roadmap. You need a blueprint to be able to know where you're going. If I'm trying to drive to Mexico and I'm just randomly driving in any direction and I don't know where I'm going, I might end up in Canada. I might end up in California. You need some kind of plan in order to know where you're going. And setting goals allows you to stretch your imagination. Setting goals allows you to essentially see and visualize where you want it to be. And the mental game is probably the hardest thing in making some of these kind of growth jumps happen in your business. But you can do it if you follow these 5 steps. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Would you agree with me? I'd love to kind of hear your take on this. Would you add anything to my list? Comment down in the comment section. I'd love to have a dialogue with you about it. If you like this kind of video and you're committed to growing your business, comment down in the comment section 10x. I want to see your commitment. I'd love to have a dialogue with you. And once you do it, I hope that you get back in touch with me and tell me that you actually accomplished this or you grew your business significantly and this video helped you. And you can kind of come back to this video and say, this video was a turning point for me. If you enjoyed this kind of content, do me a favor, smash the like button for the YouTube algorithm. It helps other agents just like you find this video that need to see it. Make sure to comment, like I said. Hit the subscribe button if you're not subscribed already. Hit the notification bell. Join the notification squad so you're notified when we upload videos. We upload 4 to 5 a week. And until next time, guys, thanks so much for watching. I'll see you at the top.